Hello friends, I'm Shane Desai and here I am with one more new video, and today we are going to discuss a very interesting novel written by a Tamil writer, Perumal Murugan, and the title of the novel is One Part Woman. Now this novel, One Part Woman, is originally written in Tamil language and it was later on translated into English by the translator named Anirudhan Vasudevan. Now in this first slide, as you can see, the title, The Death and the Resurrection of an Author. Now this is a very interesting novel, and this novel comes under the category of proscribed literature, or the novels or the literature that was once banned, that was once in a controversy. And this novel of an Indian Tamil writer was also once banned because of its depiction, because of the literature, because of the portrait of the society in the novel given by the writer Perumal Murugan. Now, why I said that this novel is an interesting one, because after writing this novel, as I told, there evoked a controversy, and the author Perumal Murugan had to declare himself dead. And here I am saying about literary suicide. Perumal Murugan declared on his Facebook post that the author within him has died. So this is a one of a kind incident in the world where an author commits suicide, and that's why the title of this slide is The Death and Resurrection of an Author. And later on he was also resurrected, and he was dragged to court, and the court ruled in the favor of the author, and then the author was resurrected, and that's why the title is as such. So today we are going to discuss about One Part Woman, that is written by Perumal Murugan and translated by Anirudhan Vasudevan. Now, Perumal Murugan is a Tamil writer, and he was born into a farmer's family in a town named Theruchengoru. Right? The original Tamil title of this novel, One Part Woman, is Maduro Bagan, and it was written in Tamil in 2010, and it was translated. The translated version is One Part Woman, and it was translated into English by Anirudhan Vasudevan in 2013. Now, Perumal Murugan is also a professor of Tamil at Government Arts College in Salem, Attur, and he is also the author of 10 novels, 5 collection of short stories and poems, and he is also an active writer. He is still writing. Apart from this, he has also produced scholarly works on Tamil literature. One Part Woman is the title of the English translation of Murugan's Tamil novel, that is Maduro Bagan, as we have discussed. And this novel, One Part Woman, was also awarded with ILF Samanvay Bhasha Samman Award in 2015, and it was also awarded the Tamil Literary Garden Award in 2015, and longlisted. This novel was also longlisted for the National Book Award for Translated Literature in 2018. The Tamil title of the novel is derived from the Tamil term used for the androgynous form of Lord Shiva as Ardhnareshwara. Right? So this is as we say that the title is One Part Woman. So other part man. It derives meaning as such. If one part is woman, then automatically the thought comes in our mind is then the other part is man. So this concept is taken from the androgynous form of Lord Shiva, that is one part man or one part woman. So that is male and female, they comes together and then they combine, and that is how we worship Lord Shiva in Hindu mythology, the Ardhnareshwara concept, the androgynous form of Lord Shiva, Shiv and Parvati. So the one part woman is Parvati and other part man is Lord Shiva. So that is how the title is derived, and here in the plot of the novel also describes the same, that there is the story of a husband and a wife, Kali and Ponna. Kali is the husband and Ponna is the wife. So one part is of that of husband, another part is that of the wife. So the novel is the result of Murugan's research work carried out by him with the financial support provided by the Indian Foundation for the Arts. Right. So Murugan, this novel is result of Murugan's research work while he was collecting research material right? As I told, this novel is the result of his research work. While he was collecting research material for his project, Murugan came to know about an ancient societal practice related to stigma of childlessness. So this novel centers the stigma of childlessness, and while collecting the research material for his research project, Murugan came to know about an ancient societal practice. Particularly that was centered to the Gondar caste, Gondar community, related to stigma of childlessness. He decided to incorporate this information in his novel Madhuro Bagan, which is the Tamil title of the novel. The original Tamil novel was published in 2010 by Kalavachan publication, and Anuruddhan Vasudevan translated this novel, right? So this is just the background of this novel. Now we will see, we will move forward to the plot of this novel of One Part Woman. So the story of Madhuro Bagan or One Part Woman is set in the author's native town, that is Theruchengodu, Tamil Nadu. So Perumal Murugan belongs to Theruchengodu region of Tamil Nadu, and it is set during the colonial period of 1940s. So this is the setting, this is the locale of the novel. The novel focuses upon the married couple Kali and Ponna, as I said, one part woman and other part men. So here the novel centralizes a couple, Kali and Ponna. Kali is the husband and Ponna is the wife. They belong to a small farming community of the Gondar caste. Kali and Ponna, the husband and wife, they belong to a small farming community of Theruchengodu region, or basically an agrarian community, that is the Gondar community. They have been married happily for more than 12 years, but they are without any child of their own. This husband Kali and Ponna, they both are happily married for more than 12 years, but the problem here is, now here the conflict of interest comes. The conflict is that they are not having the child of their own. They are they are not having, basically they are not having any heir to inherit their property. And in farming community, if a farmer does not have any male child, then the property would go away to any relatives. So having heir or having a child is very much important in Gondar community or in agrarian community, right? In the Gondar caste, childlessness is seen as social stigma, right? So this is one of the other central portion which Perumal Murugan covers, that in Gondar community not having a child is a big deal, is a social stigma. You are outcasted from certain social practices. More for the wife who is seen as a barren woman, right? So the problem here comparatively for wife is more, because that wife, I quote unquote, is seen as a barren woman, right? Like as a barren land. So wife is seen or tagged as a barren woman. Even the husband is considered incomplete as male or man if he does not have a son to inherit the property. As I told, that the husband is also seen incomplete or incompetent or impotent if he is not having a son to inherit the property, inherit the land. Murugan's novel captures the daily struggles and sufferings of this loving couple due to their childlessness, right? So this is what Murugan covers, the daily struggles and sufferings of this loving couple due to their childlessness. The wife Ponna is frequently insulted publicly by the people of the community. Now, as I told, that the wife is tagged as a barren woman, as of a barren land. So the wife is insulted on various occasions, on various social gatherings. She is even excluded from participating in communities' religious rituals and festivals. Now, so this also brings the novel, the couple, into a social domain, that how society defines a man and a woman. Now, Kali and Ponna, they both are happily married for more than 12 years, but then that society defines the marriage. A woman is not a woman until he bores a child, and then the society tags or gives another identity, that is of mother, and to man that is of a father. So the social domain comes over here, and the ritualistic domain, right, that also comes over here. And because of this childlessness, Ponna, who is the wife, she is excluded from participating in community's ritual or some temple festivals or any social gatherings which has ritualistic importance. The husband Kali, on the other hand, is pressurized to take up a second wife. Now, the husband is also pressurized by the society, by the family, and by the elders of the society to take up a second wife. So here we can see a kind of feminist take, a genderized take on the novel, that the blame, the onus is always put on the woman, that the defect is on the woman and not on the husband, and that's why the husband is also forced or pressurized to take up a second wife. But Kali refuses to do so due to his genuine love for Ponna, and as they both are happily married for more than 12 years, Kali genuinely loves his wife, and he refuses to go for a second marriage. The couple also undertake the resource of temple visits, prayers, and offerings, vows to different gods, goddesses, to end their childlessness, but with no avail. Right. So this is an Indian novel, and the Indian society is depicted. The Indian practices, Indian social practices, ritual is also being portrayed. Now, to overcome this problem, the couple also undertake various religious methods, religious recourses, temple visits, prayers, vows to end this traumatic condition. But then it is without any result. There is no possible outcome of all this ritualistic method. As a result, the couple is advised to participate in the chariot festival. Now, in the this slide, you can see the gathering. So this is actually the controversial part in the novel, the chariot festival. And this chariot festival is held annually, every year, annually, at the Ardnareshwara temple of Thiruchengodu region, right? So this is a chariot festival, and this chariot festival has great importance in Gondar community, in agrarian community, and this festival is observed for a period of 1 month. Chariot festival or temple festival is observed for the period of 1 month, and on the 18th day or night of this festival, the idol of deity, that is the idol of Ardnareshwara, is brought in the chariot from the temple located on the top of the mountain to the flatlands, right? So this idol of deity that is brought on a chariot to the flatlands, so that the people of the community can worship, and that it is believed that the god comes amidst the common people, right? And this chariot festival is observed for the period of 1 month. It is the 1 month festival, and the exception is that during this chariot festival, the women, those who are unable to bear child, those who are unable to become mother, so on the 18th day or night, the sexual norms regarding marriage, the sexual norms regarding sexual intercourse are relaxed. So the ritual is as such that if a woman is unable to bear a child, she could attend the 18th day or night of this festival, and she can have sex or sexual intercourse with any male present over there in this festival, because the males, those who are present in this festival, are seen, I quote unquote, as gods. And if a woman conceives in this manner, then the child would be accepted wholeheartedly by the husband, by the family, and by the society. Now this is the controversial part, right? This idol is brought down in the flat land among the people to offer their offerings in the honor of the deity. So in this chariot festival, the idol is brought down among the people, among the common people, so that they could honor the deity by their offering. Attending the festival on this particular day, that is 18th day, is considered very important in the Gondar caste. Kali and Ponna are also suggested to attend the festival on this particular day because of the societal or community's ancient practice associated with the curse of childlessness. Now this couple is associated that they are having a curse of childlessness. On the 18th day or night of this festival, the societal norms regarding extramarital relationship are relaxed. As I told, that a married woman who is unable to bear a child could attend this festival, and she could have sexual intercourse with any male present over there, and she could conceive in this manner, and this child later on would be seen as a gift of God, right? And according to this custom, a childless married woman can have sex with any stranger male in order to become mother, right? So you can see the dichotomy of the society. On one hand, if in a normal setting, if any woman does this, then it would seen as adultery. But here the society itself has created a ritualistic practice that if a barren woman, if a childless woman goes and attend and has a sexual relationship with any male present over there, then that child would be taken wholeheartedly, accepted wholeheartedly, right? Because all the men present in this festival on that particular day is known as God, right? Not only that, the child conceived in this manner is considered as a gift from God. As I said, that this child is also considered as a gift from God. So the novel depicts how Ponna's family as well as Kali's mother conspires to send Ponna to this festival to receive the blessing of a child. Now this is a kind of moral dilemma for the husband Kali, because Kali does not want his wife to attend this festival, and he loves him very dearly, and it would also create a problem if Ponna conceives a child in this manner, then he would openly be declared as impotent, right? And on the other hand, the genuine love of Kali towards his wife stops him to send his wife to another male, and no male would able to bear this fact that his wife is having sexual intercourse with any male present over there, right? So because of this, a controversy evoked and multiple police complaints were filed against the writer Perumal Murugan, and that is how this novel ends. Actually, the ending of novel is that the family of Kali and Ponna, they both togetherly conspires, and somehow they send Ponna, the wife, to attend this chariot festival, and the novel ends open-endedly when Kali realizes that he has been cheated. He goes into traumatic realm. He gets depressed, and that is how the novel ends open-endedly. And then there are two sequels providing two different outcomes that we would discuss in another video. But because of this portrayal, because of this ritualistic portrayal of the Gondar caste, the Gondar community of the Theru Chengodu region took offense, and then multiple police complaints were filed against the publisher, against the writer, and even Perumal Murugan faced legal consequences for this, which we will discuss in our next video. Thank you for watching my video. Stay tuned for the part 2 of this video. Thank you.